Hello everybody and welcome back to the Yuma A&M Croakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are back for year 4. I am so excited to kick off this season with this new roster. For you guys, the episodes just keep on going by, but for me, this is like a 10-day break from the series. And so, transfer portal, I had a vacation in there, so super excited to get my hands finally on this roster. If you missed the offseason, I would definitely encourage you to go watch it. But we'll just recap the team real quick. Here is a look at our schedule for year 4. So we are going on the road to East Carolina. Of course, if you're new to this series, I won a national championship with them in the SFA. We're going on the road to Florida State because, of course, who do we hate just as much as the Otters? The Florida State Seminoles. Boo, I'm a mass hater of them. We'll have a bye week, and then we will be coming back home to face Nevada, a team that I've had great rivalries with, and they took a transfer portal player from us in this most recent cycle. So then we'll go on the road. We got Texas Tech this year, UCF, Kansas State, TCU again, the Frog Bowl. West Virginia this year, I think that's a new one. Kansas, Utah, and then we finish at Dolores and versus Yellowstone. So a very gruesome schedule this season, but we wouldn't have it any other way. If you look at the top, we are up to 1.5 stars, which means we can once again recruit during the season. We can finally go after some 3 stars, and we're up to a 69 overall. I cut a lot of the fluff off of the team, so we'll go through our roster, then we'll go through East Carolina's roster. So a lot has changed with a lot staying the same. Ham is still going to be the quarterback this year. He's up to a 93 overall. We did bring in the Dolores River Otter, Ladarius Mundy, their backup. He was developing. He's a star trait. So we brought him in from Dogwater, and after playing with him in practice and upgrading all of his accuracies, I trust him. So I'm going to probably be a bit more aggressive with Ham Soul this season, knowing that we can rely on Mundy to get us through a couple of drives here or there if we have to. He's not as quick, not as accurate, but even though he only has 87 throw power, I do trust his deep ball based on how I've played. But the biggest changes come at running back. No more Oliver Red. It's now Archer Gammon, the transfer from Yellowstone. Me and Dogwater were both going after him. He barely chose me, and he is the #1 player on our team now. The #1 focus moving forward. 96 speed. That is the fastest player on the team. So we're going to go to him early and often. I played a little bit with him. He is absurd. He's a star trait player, an absolute banger of a guy to get in the portal for us. So super happy about that. And then we also got JQ Gray, a guy in his own right, not that bad of a player. He's coming from Southern Miss. Now, here's the deal. He's also okay speed, but I don't want him just to sit in the backfield. And as you'll see with our receivers, things kind of went awry. So he's actually, JQ Gray is going to be our slot guy. I upgraded all of his receiving stats, so they're actually not the worst. 79 catching, 75 catching traffic. He's not that bad of a receiver, so he will be our slot receiver moving forward. And then, of course, Connor Cush, as our power or, mix in back. We recruited a fullback, who cares? And this is the disaster. We had 2 players on the board in the transfer portal, both 90-plus speed receivers, and we missed out on both of them. Went into the final week, very narrowly missed them both. So Nick Moffitt, he is returning. He will be our top possession guy, kind of taking over that Vanderlest role from last season. And Pofi, he is now 95 speed. I went heavy into the speed, so we're hoping he's going to be kind of that change of pace guy on the outside that I was hoping he was last season. And then, of course, you see the rest of these receivers, 79 speed, 88. Thompson will be our #4 receiver. And I might have Deontay Robinson just fill in there as well because he's done it for years. But we are going to have JQ Gray, like I said, start in the slot initially. At tight end, we lose Trey Lechner, but I think Caden Seller, he made an impact last year for us, so I think he'll be the starter. Or he is going to be the starter. I think he'll fill in just fine for us, but I don't think he'll be as explosive as Trey Lechner was, but we'll see. And then along the offensive line, we have some good players. Kokostout out up to a 90. The entire offensive line does get better. We brought in Benry Wilson from Memphis in the transfer portal. He will start. So we do have 2 new starters here for us on the offensive line. Nothing that's like an insane upgrade. We get Will McMullins, and he will be starting for us. He's never started. I forget where he went. I believe it was Michigan State. But he'll be starting at right tackle for us, as Wiggins is only a 71 now. And defensively, Percival Peely is back. On the right side, it's going to be Harvey Prince again to start. Higher overall, better speed. I like him, even though Guzman had a great end of season. But just like last year, we'll see Harvey Price and Guzman kind of mix and match all throughout the season. And at D-tackle, it'll be Harvey, of course, and Wayne Rich will get his debut, as Chun did not really go up. So we'll see what Rich can do there. At linebacker, it's going to be Gideon Head in the middle with the speed, Larry Edwards, and Ogletree. Those are our 3 linebackers, the same linebacking core as last season. Now, my other miss, unfortunately, this year was corner. I tried to get another corner, but we missed out. Luckily, Stuber came back, and now we have a great tandem here, 88 and 75. But McCormick, for the 3rd year in a row, not going up, 67 overall in the slot. So we got to figure out the depth here. Hopefully we can with recruiting this season. And the other big player we got in the portal, Max Redmond, the transfer from Florida State. He's a 75 overall. I'm putting him as 90 speed, so he will start for us. He was making plays all over practice. Tonian will be our 3rd safety. And, of course, we got Archuleta back. And our kicker and punter are the same. So that's the team. That's what we're looking at this year. I'm super excited about this team. 6 transfer portal gets. We could have gotten a max of 10, unfortunately. So 6 gets. All of them will start and contribute day 1. So here's what we're going against. Larry Garfield, the quarterback for East Carolina. They already lost 1 game. They're a 2-star program. Very similar roster here, but it is a road game. 76 overall running back. So, you know, I'm going to live and die by our running game. And hopefully we now have some more speed on the back end to keep up with some of these receivers. Offensive line for them, it does not look very good, so we might have a nice day rushing the passer. On defense, their edge doesn't look great. Their interior doesn't look good, so it looks like we're going to have time to throw. Linebackers are okay. Got to watch out for the speed here for Carrier. And very speedy corner here. Okay, so we got to watch out. Probably not a lot of separation. And a very speedy free safety here as well. So I think running the ball is going to be where we want to go, and I think we are going to be a run-first team this year. At least that's what I'm hoping. Super excited to get into this year. I think, honestly, there's an outside chance Gammon could win a Heisman Trophy if we play our cards right. Of course, we've kind of been building to this year because our SFA players are now seniors, so we're going to have a lot to replace for year 5, but I mean, we finished 3rd in the Big 12 last year, you know, so who knows what this year will hold. What kind of drip do they have for our boys? Ooh, do we give them the blackout? I think you got to give them the blackout. And we will go with the aways. So here we go. We're jumping in. First game of year 4. I'm so excited to debut Archer Gammon. He's number 5. I've already got all of the stuff in my head. You know, 5AG spells out SAG. His last name's Gammon. So you can play on words with backgammon because you'll be looking at his back the whole time. You can make some funny jokes about, like, back shots as he's an archer. But, oh, man, here we go. And this is what ECU looks like in the game. Oh, I can't wait. So East Carolina come off a week 0 loss. I don't know who it was to. But we will receive the opening kick here in year 4 of the Dynasty. Gray and Robinson, so JQ Gray, our transfer, will be returning the kicks this year. And there is Glorious Martin Black. And here we go. Ham for Yam, the senior year. How much better does he get? Unfortunately, I think we went down a little bit in his targets that we got for him, but I'm very excited. But there he is. Archer Gammon, the most exciting player on the roster. Of course, DePofi as well, number 1, is up to a 95 speed. Come on. Hit him, hit him. Oh my gosh, if we hit him first play of the season. Woo. All right, come on. We got to lock in. The stadium pulse is high, of course. There it is. Look at the speed. Oh my God, there he goes. Second play of the season. Archer Gammon, touchdown, Croakers. Oh, baby, this year's going to be elite. Holy Toledo! What a way to start the year, and what a way to welcome him to Yuma A&M. Oh my, we might have a nuke brewing here down at Yuma A&M. Hoo-wee, 7-0 in the blink of an eye. Watch out, folks. I didn't even have to throw the ball. So 7-0 start here. That's a way to quiet the crowd. I love the look of the stadium. Unfortunately, they don't have my retired numbers up from my days. Oh no, not like this. Nice tackle by Verrier. All right, Larry Garfield, let's lock into the defense because the defense did not improve as much as I wanted. So, but just to look at our starters, Prince, Rich, Harvey, Peely, same corners. Redmond, though, the deep safety, the transfer from Florida State. He's probably the biggest upgrade that we've seen. Everybody else just kind of progressed. Yeah, so only one new starter unless you count Wayne Rich as a starter. Nice tackle by McCormick. Of course, we enjoy using McCormick in the slot. It's just, you know, 67 overall. He has no way of getting better either. But very excited to see what Redmond does. He was killing me in practice. So there's Stuber. Of course, he eats a lot of targets. Last year, he had trouble defending the contested ball. But they're moving it early. We got to lock in here. Come on, get to him. There we go. Pressure, and that's going to be a short gain. They'll give him the first. So I like the pressure. Would like for them to get to him quicker there. Don't let him escape. And they'll just hand that off, and Gideon Head makes the tackle. We love Gideon Head, super speedy linebacker. They'll hurry it up here. Dumps it off backwards and brought down by McCormick. So a 3rd and long upcoming here for the Pirates. Empty set as well. Remember, this is a very long field logo, so they're a bit farther into our territory than you would think, looking at that, and we force the incompletion. It's Larry Edwards III. Let's go. So we get a long touchdown to start the season. We only ever had like one 50-plus yard run with Oliver Red in his 2 years, and then the second touch for Archer Gammon. So the question is, do we give it right back to Gammon? Or do we try and run the ball? Or pass the ball? I'm going to just keep hammering Gannon if he'll take it. I was telling Dogwater in the while we were practicing that there's a chance this guy might average 8 a carry this year. So we'll see how the offense looks. First throw of the season. And hit as we throw, of course. Boo. So this is one of those moments where I'm going to be more aggressive and use Ham for Yam's legs. I really trust his running ability, but I've never trusted... Oh my god. Oh my god, Ham! Look at him cook! He ran over a guy. But I've never trusted his health. Maybe I should. My god. So there is Seller here. He is the replacement for Trey Lechner. I love the start on the ground for us today. We are dominating these guys in the run game. There it is. There it is. Oh. So 4 carries, 94 yards already. I'm going to throw the ball here. Caught by DePofi. That's what I need to see from him, those contested catches. I don't know how I want to, if I want to try these tosses here to Gammon, but he's already hot, so might as well try it. And yeah, that's just an easy amount. So we're moving the offense pretty easily here, folks. The Croakers might just be good this year. Watch out. Caught by Thompson. Not the best throw, but he is wide receiver 4. We'll see if he holds on to that spot or if I give it back to Deontay. Give that to Peralta. Backup tight end. Touchdown, Croakers. ×2. 2 drives, 2 tutties. Great start to the year here on the road, in fact. So let's see if the defense can keep it going. Would love to have a great start with the road trip. A win at East Carolina and a win at Florida State would feed generations. So quick throw there. That tight end gets it. Nice hole, breaks a tackle. Don't like the broken tackles there. We've yet to see this quarterback really test us deep. Oh no. All right, there's Redmond. As they are losing an offensive lineman. So they're beating us on the ground now a little bit. Kind of got to lock in here. And he just possession caught that. I'm not sure why he did that. He had a lot more room. They're mixing in some play action. And there's another first down. They're beating us early and often here. Able to move the rock a little bit. One thing I do want to see more from this team this year is turnovers. Only had like 6 last year. Oh, and a big hit. There's Redmond. His first big play on the scene this year. There's a tackle by Gideon Head. That will end the first quarter here of Season 4. The Croakers lead 14-0. Dominating on the ground. Love to see it. And that's where we want to be. We don't want to have Ham forced to throw it 50 or 60 times like we had in games last year. We want him to throw it 20 times a game. So 3rd and 8, can we make a play? Yams it deep, and he hangs on. Disgusting. All right, so secondary, not a great start there. See if we can hold, though, on the ground. Now it's a keeper, and a touchdown, East Carolina. Garfield takes a lick. They're back within 7. Remember, guys, nothing's going to be easy. Last year we saw a ton of massive swings in these games. So we're up 20, we give up 20. Especially on the road here, we got to lock in. 9 plays, 74 yards, but when we have a running back that can turn 1st and 10 into 2nd and 2 a lot, there's things to be happy about. I end up having to take this out, unfortunately, and we get up to the 22. Audible into just inside zone here. No need to be crazy. And, of course, we verse our field, and there's another big chunker. So we like to see chunk games for Gammon. Don't want to use them too much. Do not want that wear and tear to become a factor. Oh, no, that's a sack. Oh, I was waiting for DePofi to get open. George Hill cooks us. And there's a drop. So, like I said, up 14-0, and all of a sudden I kind of screw the pooch here. See if we can't pick it up with the Pofi. Break that tackle, Seller! You're insane! Stephen, what a play by Caden Seller! Not only does he make the catch in traffic, he breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and we convert the long 3rd down. Those are the kind of plays that win you football games. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, that's huge. And of course now, look at this. Look at this! No! Okay, we retain possession. We retain possession, but he didn't have like that breakaway speed on that play, so not sure if that's something that only happens a little bit. All right, love the way we're playing here. Let's get it out to JQ Gray, our backup running back. They're bringing so many blitzers, man. I want to hit those, like, developing routes, but that's all right. 1st and goal, we can't complain. my God, Ham down the seam. There it is. Touchdown, Croakers. Ham for Yam using his legs. Oh, Petey. Oh, Petey, what happened, Slime? Ham breaks contain. Once again, though, they're getting, like, instant pressure. But look at this. Oh, look at the little wiggle. Breaks contain. Touchdown, Ham. I try not to do that kind of a thing, running with the QB, but 21-7. So the star of that drive was definitely Caden Seller on that 3rd and 23. All right, so now can the defense hype themselves up? We want to play good defense. Don't want to be giving up insane Yams, and nice play. There it is. Stuber. That's what he couldn't do last year. He couldn't break those up. So that's big that he broke that one up. Midway through this 3rd quarter. Or not 3rd, 2nd quarter. And then give him the 1st. What the heck? I definitely need to work on the defense for next year. I think we're going to have some high-scoring games this season. That's high. Thank you. Throwing hospital balls. Larry Garfield. Not going to lie, Garfield has some aura. Like his vibe. Oh, not the comeback. There we go. 3rd down. All right, come on, boys. 3rd down. Somebody get to the QB. I'm looking at you, Peely. Maybe it's got to be Dom Harvey, big old Dom. Hand off. Oh, he juked one, and it doesn't matter. Gideon head. All right, JQ Gray. Let's see if he can bring a one back for us. So the first 3 years of the Dynasty, our fastest player was Deontay Robinson at 92 speed, and now we have like 4 different players at over 92 speed, so things definitely feeling a little bit different here. I'm gonna try and hit a home run right here. Hold on. Wonder if we're going to get it. We just need some good blocking here for Gammon. Archer Gammon. Look at the speed. Oh my God, he just zoom. I don't even know what to say about him, dude. He's so good. When we can rely on getting 2nd and shorts, hell yeah, brother. Oh, I should have just thrown it to Moffitt. That was all my fault. So big 3rd down here. Caught, and Apofi hangs on. We haven't really gotten to see him use that insane speed yet, but remember he's up to 95. The entire offseason was just about bringing in the speed. And I think we did that. Look at Seller. He is so good. The IQ on Seller. Staying in bounds. Heck yeah, man. So we've had 3 drives. We have 3 touchdowns. 2-minute warning now. Crown the line a little bit more. I don't like that. Let's run a little mesh concept maybe. Let's get Moffitt his first catch of the year. He's going to be that more possession style guy. Taking over for Vanderlest. I missed the hole there. My bad, Archer. Caught by Gray, and he can't hang on. Now, he doesn't have, like, amazing catching, but you should be able to reel those in every once in a while. So big third down here. I don't think we're in field goal range. And that is tipped away as we've got an injury on our right guard. Okay, so they are saying we're close enough. Doesn't look like there's any wind in the stadium. Huge kick by Sabri. Dude's a beast! Heck yeah, man. He struggled at the end of last season, but for the most part, he was really good last year. So we're up 3 scores. That's what it's all about. Of course, we would like to run up the score, but we know this is a competitive game. Even though our top-end starters are a lot better, it's just more about the depth of ratings that bring us down. Come on. I hate those dump-offs, man. All right, this is big for ECU because they get the ball after halftime. They can have a chance to double us up here. Oh no, broke the tackle. Oof. All right, boys, settle it down. Settle it down here. No reason to give up points. I'd love to see a pick or something. Oh, that could have been a pick. If you didn't airmail that, that could have been beautiful. There it is. There it is. There we go. All right, chance to get off the field now. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. We might have a chance here. 50 seconds left. Oh, no, he yammed it deep. No, he has room. Oh, he airmailed it. Holy bailed. We'll take it. Another chance for us to get points. Holy bailed. That was a touchdown if he hit that on line. All right, let's get some of this yardage here. Ooh. All right, 39 seconds. I'm not quite sure what I would, what I'm expecting from this, but did that stop clock? I think it did. Didn't do anything for me, but there we go. Gammon somehow gets the first. He's so freaking good. I'm telling you, man, this guy. I was not overstating how good he was when I mentioned the Heisman Trophy. I don't know if we're good enough to get there, or even if it's possible for me to get the yardage I need him to and the touchdowns, but the talent is there. I see it. And he's a youngin'. Oh, Gray, that's a hospital ball. I'm sorry, buddy. So the thing about this secondary, there's not a lot of options. That's what I'm seeing here early. There we go, DePofi showing off that speed. Potentially getting himself in a field goal range here. Let's just try one run here. Oh my God, we are just so freaking good. All right, I'll just call the timeout now. Just a free, like, 15 yards from Gammon. He's at 165 in the first half, and we get another field goal on the board, potentially. Every time we touched the ball, it resulted in points. 5 drives, 5 scores. 27 points in the opener on the road. You cannot ask for anything better. What a start. Heck yeah. Oh no, I got embarrassed there. And there it is, halftime. So, I mean, if you're excited for the Croakers this year, boys, I don't know, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're at 550-ish when I'm recording this video. Hype. But look at him, Archer Gammon, baby, the sophomore. 165. Got to make sure we keep him happy. I would die if he transferred. Like, Gammon might be the type of player that opens up a championship window for us, like a window to make the playoff. Now, I know the Big 12's been down. Big 12 didn't even make the playoff last year in our Dynasty, but oh my God, I did it again! 2 returns in a row. All right, here we go. Second half, you know, the defense, you really cannot complain with 7 defensive points. We've done a very nice job. We've avoided the big gash. The big plays killed us last year. But I'd like some turnovers. And I'd like more pressure. I don't think I have a sack. Yeah, all the time in the world. Gets himself open, and that tight end is a bit of a nuisance. Let's bring some pressure here. Let's put some pressure on the Pirates. Of course, they hit us with that play when we bring a blitz. Blitz them again. I don't think they run it again. Alright, Garfield kind of has the juice. Garfield might have the juice. They really are jamming it with these quick throws. I'm going to have to jam them. Oh, not the play action. Oh my God, they're picking us apart. All right, we got to lock in on offense. I'm so scared of these teams like scoring 20 straight on us. Oh, that could have been a pick. Come on, fellas. Run? No. Get him, yes? No! How do you complete that? That's crazy. You're draped all over him. What the heck? All right, 3rd and 5. Down by 3 scores. And Rich gets to him on his own. That's huge. All right, we're blitzing him again here. Let's see if we can get to him. Split backs as well. Got to watch out for that. Motion. They're going to throw it to him. Watch. Oh, no. Yes! Yes, it's a turnover! Fantastic job from the defense. I don't like the way that they're... I kind of got to run it, though. There we go. Hole just opens magically. It's so freaking easy to run with Archer Gammon, man. Oh my God, he has the chance to do it again. No, that guy's just so quick. I forgot that safety has 96 speed. It's not going to be easy to outrun him. Hold on, do I try to Pofy on the... Did I try to Pofy on this? I don't often hot route. I don't often hot route, but we got to test out the 95 speed! There it is! There's Caleb DePofy. The deep ball has just not been a part of our arsenal for really this entire series. And our name is Yam. Oh, why did I spin? So the rare lost yardage there for Archer Gammon. There's Depofi getting close. Coca's hurt now. So 2 offensive line issues, and that is not good. Cannot have offensive line injuries. Caught. There it is. Seller with a touchdown. So what a start for Ham quietly as well. Of course, the run game has been the focal point. But Ham stands in there, delivers a strike, and we continue the streak. Every time we touch the ball, we have scored. 94 yards on that one in only 6 plays. We're kind of used to those drives being like 14 plays. I can't hit my hit stick with Deontay. What the heck? All right, so defense bend but didn't break on the last one. This game's starting to get out of reach here for the Pirates. They've got to do something pretty quickly here. Ham 17 of 23, 200 yards, couple of touchdowns, exactly where we want him to be. This is just the perfect start to the season. I couldn't have asked for a better offensive performance. Of course, defensively, I feel like there's some things we could do better, but for the most part, as long as the defense isn't giving up like massive plays, then fine. I think I've gotten lucky here with a couple of plays. Oh, Rich gets through! How about Rich? This new DT2, he has a knockdown and now his first sack of the season. He was redshirted last year. Wayne Rich. Learn the name. Oh no, that's just gonna go nowhere. Peely and Head, very speedy guys. Oh no, this is turning into a splattering. It's a splattering in Greenville. We're turning Greenville into the Croaker land, rightfully so. JQ hasn't done much today, but we haven't needed him to do much today. Caught by Gammon, come on. I don't know why I'm spinning with him. He's better at the... He's better at the... What is that called? At the juke. I like that left guard play right there. We can hit him right up the gut. Yes, yes, there goes. There he goes. There he goes. Come on, juke. Archer Gammon is so good, baby. Number 5. You're cooking. Now the question is, does that get the play action involved? Let's see. Oh no, they bring a blitz. Ah! Oh my god, there goes Ham. He has room now. Get out of bounds. We are just running it right down their throat. This has just been incredible. We're going to try a toss here. Oh no, that's going absolutely nowhere. So third quarter, it's already a bit of a splattering here tonight. Nobody opening. We just got to get this to Crocaine, his first touch of the season. Now it's down to 3rd and 10, so we got to make a play here. And that is going to be another empty possession where we have to kick a field goal. Feels sad kicking a field goal, but we'll take it as long as we hit it, right? There it is. We keep our streak alive. Every drive, we get a touchdown. Not a touchdown, a score. As you see down there, Ohio Mania takes down Illinois. Lol Cam Lol. Of course, this is the SFA, but... Remember, folks, if you are watching this series as a SFA head coach, that stars from this series join the SFA as reward players. So if you want the backstory on some of these reward guys, as we give up a big play. But what a debut for Archer Gammon. 3 quarters, almost 200 yards. Only 1 touchdown, but... No, they hit us deep! No! Redmond can't bring them down! All right, so they're starting to hit us with the big play here. Hold on. We gotta lock in. So at the end of the third, we are up 30 points. Let's go. All right, let's hold it together. We've seen some crazy fourth quarter comebacks. Now, I don't think they'll bring us home, but... There you go. Nice plays by the defense. But no turnovers for us. Of course, you don't count turnover on downs as turnovers. Hospital ball, and there's the big hit. That's Tonin, the backup safety. Big play there by Tonin. Got 3 safeties on the field now. And we all make a play. Let's go. All right, they're going for it. Can we get the stop again? Yams it deep, come on. Please, Sampson! Yes, he knocked it away. They're recommending I do a QB sneak. These guys do not know anything. All right, so 5.5 left here for the Croakers. Starting off the season in a beautiful win. Oh no, I missed the open hole. Oh no, Gammon unable to gash him here. Is this going to be our first drive where we do not get a score? Surely not. Hot. No, Moffitt drops it, so we're going to have to punt the ball. Our first punt of the day. Here comes Verrier. So 4.5 left. So we got 2 defensive stands inside the 20 today. You'll love to see that. So probably should be 37-21, you know, without those. So don't want to toot our own horn so badly, but we might get ranked for the first time on the season as Dom Harvey gets to the QB. But we might get our first ranking in Croaker history after this game. We were in the preseason receiving votes section. We had 5. Which is how I got the number for Archer Gammon. So come on, boys. Bring it home. Bring it home, bring it home, bring it home, bring it home! Another sack! They combine! Oh, baby. The home fans are booing. Oh my God, Gammon stays on his feet! 218 yards for Archer Gammon. No, I don't think I'm going to give him too many more carries here. Don't want unnecessarily tire him out, but somebody make a play for Ham! Ham ends up almost getting it. I'm going to run it with Ham here. Might be dumb to do, but we trust in Ham. We trust in his conditioning, his injury rating. He's barely been hit today. We'll get to Seller here. Seller has been huge. If anybody thought Trey Lechner was going to be tough to replace, I mean, of course he was really good, but Seller has been exceptional in his role today. And here we go. Come on. We got to get into that end zone. No! So 19 carries, over 230 yards. Let's go. That is so great to see. Caught, and Gammon can't hang on. I was trying to get him into the end zone receiving-wise. I kind of want to get him into the end zone, but I also don't really care who gets it. Let's just throw it again. 2nd and goal. Not much time left here. DePofi, a beautiful route, and he won't finish the job. So 3rd and goal for the Croakers. Who wants it? No! Moffitt was there. So I'm going to take the 3. Congrats to them for stopping it. So 42-7. Fine by me. But that's the score. Of course, you'd like to run it up a little bit, but I have a soft spot for the Pirates, of course. Deontay Robinson not having the best year with these tackles, as unfortunately with no skill caps, he's resorted to special teams. Our former most explosive player. He had a kick return for a touchdown last year. But this is a great chance for the Pirates. See if they can't get a little 2-minute drill going. Couple broken tackles. Hate to see that. And they got a new quarterback in. They, I guess, benched the other one. Or he got hurt. Maybe he got hurt on that sack. Great stop there by McCormick. Healy with a nice tackle. Are we going to get another chance to score points? Surely not. And there's another sack. It's Percival Bailey. And they are going to punt. This would be awesome for J.Q. Gray. Get a return. My first punt return in this game, please. He's had some chances here. Yeah, they're kind of selling out for it here, so... Three-man rush. Let's evade. Let's just go out of bounds. Oh, there goes Gammon. Oh, he almost broke another. 244 now. Now I kind of want to give him to 250. We'll see if the alignment makes sense. It does here a little bit, I guess. Oh, no, he lost yards. A loss of 6 now. Alright, I'm kind of good on... I don't need to be selling out trying to get him more yards on the ground. I don't care. Moffitt with a nice catch. Some more situational opportunity here for us. See if we can convert a 3rd and 6. Go back to the mesh here. Oh, no, and I throw an interception. So it's not going to look great for Ham on the stat sheet. We overthrew him slightly. That's all right. We had 1 punt and 1 interception. Of course, Ham, we're trying to lower the interception ratio this year, but that one just sailed a little bit. And they sail that one, so somehow we lose the turnover battle, but we still win 40-7. All right, one last play here. And nice tip away there by McCormick. And that will do it. Triple zeros. The Yuma A&M Croakers start the year on the road. 40-7. It was a splattering here. Player of the game, Archer Gammon. The transfer from the Yellowstone Yams. And folks, the Croakers have found their run game. If we can keep Archer Gammon healthy, have him run it 20-ish times in a game, this is going to be a wonderful season. And enough about the offense. Talk about the defense. Quietly had a brilliant game. They didn't really get those defensive pressures until later, but we had 500 yards on offense, 61 plays. We ran for almost 300 total. We threw for a decent amount, 242. Nothing special, but third down was great. Red zone, of course, we had the turnover. No penalties. And we'll look at our stats here. Ham, he goes 22 of 33, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Don't like that blemish there, but the running game. Ham had a couple nice runs. Gammon goes for 238. DePofi 8 for 94. Somehow our leading receiver, because he had that long one, the 49-yarder. Seller had a big one. He also had a touchdown. Peralta got into the end zone. Gammon had 23 through the air. Left tackle gave up the sack. And on defense, 3 different guys in double-digit tackles. 5 TFLs for Head, 3 for Peely. 4 total sacks, no interceptions. Excited to see though what happens with we didn't really need to see him perform today, but Max Redmond, really excited to see what happens with him this year. And we went 4 for 4 kicking the ball. But let's move on forward, and we can finally check out recruiting for the first time this year. So before we advance, I just want to show you who is on the board. Right now, our top target, we are still trying to infuse speed, and speed is what we got here. He's only 5'8", but he has that 90-plus speed that we're looking for. Very excited about him. He is our top prospect. We're in a fight with UNLV. John Yeast, very scared about Yuma. Or not Yuma, about Yellowstone getting in this battle, but I like him. We need more safeties. And then we're going heavy for the defensive line depth a lot. I'm going to try and fill up our depth on defense finally with 3-star defensive players, and then we'll focus on like corner and that kind of stuff in the transfer portal. But we got Clint Van Denmark, Lamar Gassett, Very interested in this player, Jermaine Baskerville. I don't know much about him, but 76 hit power. Everything seems to be going the right direction, and we are in that battle with Dolores. And this is the fantastic part about the way that our season is kind of shaken out, that we can now recruit 3 stars as we're back in those battles. Dylan Anger, he looks like he is a receiver potentially, or a tight end, but I feel like him and Andre Duck can be some great next tight ends for us. Frank Folk, a nice little defensive tackle here, and then another linebacker that we're gaining on. We do have a 4-star running back here, but I'm not really interested in him as Yellowstone taking over that battle. So we'll sim forward. We'll see if we get ranked for the first time. And we got a few top 5s. Have some guys interested in the portal a little bit. That's okay. And we are up to the 33rd team in the nation, 1-0. Dolores is 36. So in terms of championship contender, people think we are a better team than Dolores. That's all you need to know. No ranking yet, though. And it is Florida State week. Oh, baby, that's going to be a fun one. Let's check in on the recruiting battles on our guys. See if there's anybody that we are interested in. So Maldonado will win that one. Yeast, it's not looking good. It's looking like Yellowstone's going to take over on this one. Unless, oh no, I already am doing this. And I can't schedule the bye week. Maybe I need to. We're winning this one. We're winning this one. Winning this one by a lot. So this guy, I can take off some points at least. So let's see. There we go. 35. And then can I get the visit? I can. Do I think this battle is going to last to week 4? Or do I think that we just need to go for it? Do I wait a week? Or, I mean, this battle, man, it might get out of hand. He likes championship contender. Let's see. Do I know his recruiting? Conference prestige, proximity to home, championship contender. Like, we have got everything this dude wants, man. So yeah, we're going to schedule it for Nevada. I think that we have enough juice here. And we have the same conference as Yellowstone, so I think proximity to home is what he'll like better about us. I don't know if they're better, but it's a B+. I don't think it matters. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit, but we really want to get Yeast. Sellers, we are cooking. I think we're on to the top 5 for him. I only know one of his, so not quite yet. We are the top 5 here, though, and I know 2 of them, so that should be enough. We have a lot of good ratings here. We're starting to get those good ratings for players. That's what we like to see. Because now we can go back to the age-old strategy. Is it that one? Are there any? Oh, it's definitely not that one. So it is this one. And then that saves me some points. I can go elsewhere. We're top 8 here. I guess I'll give him his... I don't know if I can do that. Okay, so they are still barely above us. No. The visit is still locked, and I still cannot give him, and it's not looking like he's going to enjoy what we have to give. Oy, I don't know about that one. This one, okay, it looks like we can give him the sway. I guess I should, just to lock these guys down as quickly as possible. So that's an F, but it's an A and a B, so I think it's still worth doing. Same thing with Mr. Duck here. But Duck, yeah, I can't do it for Duck, because I don't know his for sure yet. I'm sure I could probably figure it out, but we'll just go 30 for him still. This guy, oh, people are coming after him. We've got to give him more points. So nobody's coming after these tight ends yet, not even an offer. So I think I can get away with maybe like 10 on him. If I can do, or maybe just the 5, because Andre Duck, I do think I like Dylan Anger more. I'd rather not lose out on a potential defensive tackle. So top 8, let's just send the house here. And then I like the way we're going on this guy. Let's give him the extra 5. And so that's the way we're going to go, and that's the way we're going to end this episode. A lot doing here. Fighting against Yellowstone and Dolores, our 2 biggest competitors, of course, in our pipelines for a lot of these guys. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys, though, so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll go on the road to face Florida State. You're not going to want to miss this one.